sexy kind of one.
Ooh, look at that. Yeah, look at great big smile now, baby. And the funny way you talk. Where you from, baby? Yes, now you got a way I can't define. Oh, I can't wait, baby, till you decide to be mine, all mine. Yeah, I want you to hold me in your arms. You got to say the sweet things you say. I'm dreaming, let me dream on. Oh, baby, I don't wanna wake, I don't wanna wake up. Oh yeah, with New York City on the lead guitar, Ricky Bay. I want you to hold me, baby, in your arms. You got to say the sweet things you say. If I'm dreaming, let me dream on. Baby, I don't wanna wait. Now, baby, you got away. Oh, baby, make me wanna shout. I want to tell you too. That's what a good love is about. Oh, but you got away. You're one of a kind. No, I can't wait. Baby, take a side that you're mine, all mine. Say it. Oh. Well, you can't brush me aside, leave me lonely at night. I'll get along alright. And you can't toss my love away without so much to say, but I'll get along just fine. Baby, if you don't want to stay, I won't stand in your way, no. I'll get along alright. Yeah, so you can't jump the track, cheat and steal behind my back. I'll get along alright. Yeah, you can call me a fool. Oh, baby, treat me the cruel, but I'll get along just fine. Yeah, baby, now if you don't want the thrill, I know someone else who will. Yeah, I'll get along alright. Oh, you know I will, baby. Yeah. Yeah, you just take care of yourself now. Now when my money's all been spent, there ain't enough to pay your rent. I'll get along alright. Oh, baby, when the times get tough and you up and say you had enough, well, I'll get along just fine. Yeah, there's plenty fish out in the sea, but don't you worry none about me. I'll get along alright. Come on, baby. Oh, your missing friends have gone alright. is your hat, honey? Don't trip on your way out. Oh, now, easy, don't hurt yourself. I still care about you, baby. I do. And we can still be friends. You can pay me back that money you owe me. All your best things have gone awry. Oh, if you won't be the man, I'll have to give someone else a try. Well, you can break my heart, baby. You can tear it all apart. I'll get along all right. Yeah, don't wanna leave me flat. Ain't gonna change the point of that now. I'll get along just fine. Oh, I'm gonna miss it when you're gone, baby. Not for long. No, I'll get along all right. Oh yeah. Oh.
Here we are. Kieran,
Hey.
Kieran Lawrence and I are talking. We talked before and the other tune was starting. And I go, yep, let's go.
We forget to stop the music and do the interview.
I'm
That's
not
so
kidding you. We're rapid. Like we got
And,
15 seconds to finish our thought, you know. Again,
Oh my gosh.
she's in Texas. So just found that out.
I'm in Texas. I'm in the Gulf. I'm in the Gulf in the country.
And the cool thing is the artists tell me I have an accent. I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin area, and all this. Geez, we have an accent, folks. Wisconsin. Evidently, we do, from what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
You know, I love that
Yes.
because I love the New York accent and the Southern, and especially the British one. You know, you got to have that British. Those are the cool dudes.
I like all kinds of accents. Don't
I
get
know.
me started.
But thank you again. Karen Lawrence is chatting with me tonight on Magoo. What we got right now? 7:27 Central Time. I always like to plant the live seed. You know, Karen, we are live. You know, this is then we go to podcast.
Yeah.
And all goes out to iHeart and all those good things for you. And
Cool.
thanks for all that bio and all that good stuff. Now let's talk about your fabulous picture that I got up here. Your big Harley, boom, 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 boom. Where were you riding into? Where were you riding into on your big Harley?
We were riding to the Stonehouse in Sturgis.
Oh.
I just moved in December down to this Gulf Coast here in the country, and it's very beautiful, and I really love it. And being a musician is not an unusual thing here. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And which has kind of sparked me again. Okay, it's just got me kind of going. But for 10 years I can say it now, for 10 years I lived in South Dakota.
Okay.
And we were only 5 hours from Sturgis, so we went every year, and it's wonderful riding there because they have signs up everywhere, you know, watch out for motorcyclists, and everybody cares because it's big business for them. And so it's the smart way to go. And so people are, and it's very, very country, you know, which, you know, sometimes you're just going along and there's nobody in front of you, nobody behind you, maybe a few cars on the other side of the road. And it's just beautiful countryside. And that Sturgis rally is really fun. I don't want to do an ad for it, but it is, you're up in the mountains, and it's really, really pretty. And it's really wild and really crazy, you know. But I didn't go this year. I don't mind. I'm already doing wild and crazy stuff right now, so I didn't really feel the need for doing that. So maybe find something a little closer to home next time.
You were headed to play with Mr. Walter Trout on that weekend.
Yeah, that was the 18th. Yeah, that was so fun. And that was just in Austin. That only took me, what did it take me? Was it 3.5 hours? A little over 3 hours, I think. Yeah. Austin is really close. That was great. Yeah, and if Walter comes back any place where he said if I'm, within distance, I can do it again, and I will. Absolutely will. That was really, really fun. I enjoyed it.
Yes.
Took my dog with me.
Your dog with you. Oh, my.
I did.
What a great time and what a great tribute.
Yeah.
And again, you play with the fabulous Walter Trout. It was in Texas.
Yeah.
What was the date on that? July 18th at the center.
July 18th. And he was great. Oh, my gosh. He's just absolutely great. Anybody got to go see him. What a passionate player. I enjoyed listening. You know, I was waiting backstage, and it was really amazing. He puts on a very good show. He has an incredible story. He's really a survivor of just some terrible, irony and terrible health things, and he really literally taught himself to play, walk, and speak again after a major health issue. And he's just a wonder. He really is, and he's the nicest guy you ever saw. Ever met. He was just wonderful. I had a great time. I would love it if we next time I'm saying, Walter, can we squeeze in a few more tunes? Because the band was so powerful. They were really good. It was a good show. Go see it. I recommend it. He plays all the time, too.
I've heard just great things. I know the great Bridget Purdy has been a guest on my show, and she told me about playing with him. I think it was in Arizona or Vegas somewhere.
Right
and,
on. Right
you know, what a tribute and honor for you guys to all do that. And that's one of the highlights of your career is so distinguished, and I can't tell you how touched I am that you take the time to come on the Magoo and spend some laughs with me. And
it's my pleasure, absolutely my pleasure. We had such a good time talking before, and you're so fun, and I enjoyed it. I appreciate you having me on.
It's great, Carmen. Let's talk a little bit about Fred Holster. Did I pronounce that right, Fred Holster?
Hostetler.
He is just, I love him. He's got great karma, send it my way on the show. And the minute I got done with you last time, he, hit me up right away. Isn't she fabulous? And I always thought about him and Doug and all that great stuff that they send my way. He's got a lot going on too. Besides he works with you, he's got his, I forget the Taming of the Wolf it might be. He's got his own CD that he does too.
Yeah, he's gotten very tech savvy. I'm very impressed with him. I really rely on him for it was his idea for bringing out the technology for understanding, how to get these things out there, because really that is absolutely not my thing at all. I can hook up your TV and all your components, but I cannot into the great wide open like that. But he does. He's a great planner, and of course he's a really, really excellent person. And really, we were married, right?
No, I did not know
20
that.
years.
No.
Yeah, we were together for 20 years, and so you can imagine how wonderful it is that we are still working together. After another period of time in separate and combined elements, So he's a great guy, and what can I say? I mean, I could go on and on. Fred's a very, very, very good person, and super smart person, and very kind.
Again, that was neat. I mean, he texted me just a couple seconds almost to got off the show, and it was so cool that he was listening, And speaking of that... He's listening. Oh, sorry, Fred. It sounds like the Sammy Maudlin show. That's what he's talking about. Sammy Maudlin. Oh, well, what am I supposed to say? He's great, and he's got a great imagination, a musical imagination, and we're still doing things together. We're working on a project right now. We're working on a tune right now. I just sent him weird things. He says, just send me the vocal. I said, what? Just the vocal? So he's going to put in my vocal into the tune, and then he's going to get the drummer and the bass player. Oh, gosh. Like, okay, really? Yeah, well, you want me to send the backgrounds too? So I sent the backgrounds. Anyway. That's putting a little stew
cool.
together.
It's weird how things happen today. Yeah, a stew. He's making a stew. Well, I have new toe frog.
That brings us to the LA Critics Awards. And Doug sent me that today. Both of you are on the LA Critics Awards